Hi, my name is Cindy Rang.
I'm Brianna Motzkus, and today is FabriChat.
Good morning.
Good morning.
So, a couple things. First, we are super sorry about being so chatty on Sunday.
They didn't seem to really care.
They didn't seem to care too
No.
much, but you never really know if behind the scenes people are going, oh my gosh.
Get to it.
I know. You know, I think what happens is on Wednesdays, we have an opportunity to chat and visit a little bit. And then we fairly quickly, after we film the FabriChat, we go in and we film the Wednesday box opening. So we feel like we've already got it out of our systems. But when we're doing the Sunday box opening,
I don't know. And that one was, I don't know what happened with that one. Usually it's not that chatty, but
I don't know. I was in a mood.
we had a lot going on though too. You know, wrapping up 12 days.
We did. There was
a
a lot of information we really felt that you needed to know. And some stuff that really was irrelevant. But it was funny how many of you guys, I know, when we were talking about the phones and stuff, and how many of you guys still remember your childhood number.
Yeah.
And I said to Brianna, oh, look, Ginger's is 264L, or whatever. She goes, what is that?
I said,
mine was Ella 75754.
I had Tracy rolling because like, oh my gosh. I said, no offense, but how old is this Ginger? She like switchboard age. She's like, I don't even know what that means. Like, I remember my childhood number, but there's no L's or J's or 4 digits.
Yeah. And party lines were gone by then, too. Yeah, all of us remember that fondly. And everybody else felt the same way about their dang cell phones. A bless and a curse at the same time.
Yeah.
So.
I always tell Robert if I can figure out how to get a landline cheaper than my cell phone, I'm all over it. I'm pretty easy to find. I am here or I'm at home.
You think that, but you're kids.
Yeah, I know. But what you guys used to, you used to have cell phones when I was a kid.
We did. I'm not that old.
She even had a car phone before kids.
I had a bag phone. I had one of the very first mobile phones. It was in a big black bag. But it was because of what my job was.
Yeah.
It was a pain in the neck.
Just can't get out of school early because Mom don't know.
Mom knows.
Yeah. That's true.
Yeah. But, you know, I don't think there's any such... Are there still payphones?
You know, I saw it at Walmart yesterday, whenever I was at Walmart.
They have a payphone?
They have a payphone. It's actually really nice. I mean, I didn't touch it.
Wait, like, put a quarter in it?
Yeah, it's $1 for 4 minutes. It's on that. So, we were walking in kind of back by the lawn and garden department, and I was trying to be sneaky, and I walked to the doors where the kids were walking outside. Harper was like, how'd you get here? What did you do? Were you cheating? Like, yeah, I cheated. I went through the door. I don't know. But yeah, they have a payphone right back there. It looks fairly new. I mean, maybe it works. I don't know. I didn't try it.
Yeah. Well, I'm glad to know it's
4 minutes for $1.
4 minutes.
Do you want to show your grandkids something cool? I guess go to Walmart.
Yeah.
It's good to have something like that. I mean, you're not going to find them really along the streets anymore.
No. No.
But
you still always have to carry a quarter in your pocket. Or, I mean, yes, I do remember when it was a dime. I just didn't want to say that. Oh well.
See, but I think the hard part even now is people don't remember phone numbers. You don't have to.
I would not be able to tell you Jordan's phone number. Or Brittany's.
Yeah, I know. I can get. I don't know if Robert's like knew one. I don't have that memorized. I could get Dad.
And I used to know everybody's phone number.
Yeah. I could do Jared. His has been the same forever.
Yeah, I could do Jared's.
Yeah. I could do our old landline.
I wouldn't be able
Dad's
to tell
shop
you
line.
Tracy's.
No.
I know she has a weird area code. I don't even know what that is.
Yeah, I wouldn't know either. She just pops up as Tracy.
Yeah, you don't have to know anything anymore.
So that would be the hard part. And phone books, I mean, yeah, we still get those every once in a while.
Phone books.
But how accurate are those? I know they have started that if you've requested, you can put your cell phone number in there. It's not necessarily an address. Why would you want to do that? I don't know. Why would you want... I mean, telemarketers can find it anyways.
Oh, you know, that was that.
So I don't know. Because there was not a phone book attached to this payphone. I know before they usually are chained into that, you know. So there isn't, you know, you have to know who you're calling. So I don't know.
I don't know. It's really weird. Yeah.
New day and age.
People used to steal the phone books.
Why?
I don't
To do paper mache.
Yeah. What was that folded over tree thing?
Oh, yeah.
That was with the Reader's Digest, though, I think. Or the TV Guide.
Yeah.
We used to do that.
Well, we used to do that, too. The whole taking old paper, and we covered our textbooks in school.
Oh, right. Comic books.
Mm-hmm. And I don't know if they still do that now, but...
The other thing that... I don't know why I feel the need to mention it. I probably shouldn't, but is our hair.
Oh,
it becomes such a topic, you know. I mean, there was a comment on last Wednesday's box opening, and then I even get personal emails that. Let's see. For me, it's that I need a haircut. That my hair's too long. Mm-hmm. And that you are looking tired. Yes. Which, of course, you are tired.
It's true.
So a couple of things is that I get super defensive about Brianna because she is not sleeping. Yeah. She is having some pregnancy difficulties, has another appointment today, probably is going to put on bed rest, or like we like to call it, bed work. And she's had this horrible cold that she can't take any medicine for. So what I would say is that, and really for both of us, you know, and for me, this is what my natural hair is. And this is your natural hair. Right. So this is what it looks like. If I don't put massive product in it and spend probably 45 minutes between a blow dryer and a straightener, this is what it looks like. And the truth is, Margot says, every time she sees it like this, she says that she's going to go over, she is going to go over and steal my straightener so I can never do it like that. And Dad likes it like this. Yeah. And so, but it is true that near the end of the day, it does look a little bit messier. But what I would still say about that is the same thing that I've said to mainly this one particular person who believes that since we're in the public eye, well, we're not really in the public eye. What we are is we don't have
a studio team.
No, we don't have people. We not only don't have hair and makeup people, we don't have a mirror.
Yeah, let's go to the bathroom.
No, this is how we get ready. We go, does my hair look okay? Yeah. Is there anything in my teeth? No. All right then.
That's all I can do.
And that's it. Because we are a retail store showing you the new things that are coming in and visiting with you. And for us, I think it's just, you know, getting together with friends. I mean, we're clean. Yeah. I wear makeup. Brianna, not so much. Brianna doesn't generally wear makeup. And that's a good thing. And so what I would say about all of that is that the idea that we are so comfortable in our own skins and so unpretentious that what you get is what you get. This is who we are. Yeah. This is what we look like all the time. And so
I can't wait until Mom says it's pajama day. Sign me up.
She has her slippers on right now.
I do.
Do not think she's wearing shoes because she's not.
No. I love this time of year because I wear appropriate shoes outside. I have my snow boots with the whole grittiness, so I'm not going to fall or anything. So when I get to work, those bad boys come off, and the slippers come on.
Slippers come off.
This time of year is great. Even Robert's like, really, you couldn't wear shoes today? I did.
No.
I did wear shoes, and I took them off and put more appropriate work attire shoes.
And by appropriate work attire shoes, she does mean slippers.
I mean slippers. And I wish they were cute. They're really not that cute, but who's looking at my shoes anyways?
Yeah. We just think that we're friends. We're friends. This is who we are. Yeah. And this is exactly who we are. And it's kind of funny because people who come to visit us, you know, travelers, they always want to see the studio, you know, and it's like, well,
you don't.
We'll show you. It's the back room.
Keep in mind your shot's this big, so it only has to be cleaned this.
I know. And it's like, this is what you get. And it's the same thing when we take you out to dinner, when we sit and visit.
It's not at all what you see.
Yeah. It's who we are. But, the studio, it's not what you think.
Yeah. Or like when you see like the new studio and everything's clean, they're just big hole open. Oh, there's a few cords.
You have no idea what's going on.
I wish.
Anyway, we just want to say that, you know, it's a lot of work cooking a baby.
Yeah.
And you're not sleeping.
No. I was up at 2:30 this morning and thought, I could read a book and fall back asleep. Because I can usually fall back asleep, but it's been for the last probably month or so. Maybe not quite that long. I wake up at like 2:30 like clockwork. I don't know why. But I get up, I go to the bathroom, see if the puppies broke out of the laundry room. Yeah.
And so now it becomes a thing, and it's going to happen all the time.
Which is probably okay now that I'm going to have a baby. I mean, we're probably going to be up at that time anyways. But, and then I can usually get myself back to bed. And that's up. But for some reason this morning I could not. So I decided after like an hour and a half of reading, I might as well get up and do something. So.
Well, at least your sciatic nerve impingement is better, right? She went to see Margot yesterday and magic hands.
Yes, she fixed me all up. I'm a little sore, but not in a bad way. You know, it's a good massage sore.
Well, because I think you were out for so long.
I think so.
To get you.
Yeah. So, but beyond that, I do feel good. I don't have that shooting pain down my leg, and yeah, that's a doozy. So yeah, I do feel a lot better.
Yeah.
She's pretty amazing.
Yeah, Margot is.
Yeah. Pretty amazing.
She's the Jane.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right, let's see. So what else were we going to mention? The other thing, too, that we keep forgetting to talk about is, because we still didn't talk about it on Sunday, right? Because I think we were too yucky. I think we were talking about it off camera. The Ritz apple pie.
Oh, yeah, we didn't talk about we
didn't talk about it on camera. No, I think it's like, Mom, you have to shut up at some point. So sorry. So I wanted to talk about that because I think it's been a month ago that I think somebody sent us the recipe. I don't even remember now how it got started, the whole idea of the Ritz apple pie. And it was this thing where you take Ritz crackers, and I have a copy of the recipe. We even shared the recipe, right?
I don't think we did. No.
We'll share a copy of the recipe. I don't know, where can we put that? Can we attach a PDF?
I'll attach a PDF in the link below.
Okay. So there's a Ritz apple pie, and I think the truth is too, you can Google, Pinterest, when we Googled it, good Lord, there was a million options for it. And it's just Ritz crackers, and then it's all of the stuff, instead of apples, that you would put in an apple pie, and it's in a regular crust. Well, I wanted to know why it really worked. And they said that the reason it works is because our olfactory sense, our sense of smell, is so strong. And so it looks
and
like
your
an
brain
apple
does
pie.
Super crazy things anyway.
You can totally trick your brain. And so since it looks like an apple pie, smells like an apple pie.
By golly, it should taste like one.
It will taste like one. And it will trick you into believing it tastes just like an apple pie because there was an article in it wasn't the Wall Street, the New York Times. And it said that if you put lemon juice, you can do the same thing if you wanted to make a lemon pie using the same Ritz crackers, but it looks like a lemon, smells like lemon, it tastes like lemon. So it's really just the idea that your taste buds are not nearly as smart as your sense of smell. So that was what it was. But the funny thing, while I was searching for it, I found there's this other guy. What's his name? Dylan Hollis? Is that
Dylan?
His name?
I love watching him.
He has this little YouTube, maybe TikTok, I don't know.
I'll
where
link
we
his
find
channel
him.
below. He's worth watching.
I love him. I love him. Every video is like less than 2 minutes.
Yeah.
He's super, super fast. And what he does is he's working his way through this Depression era cookbook using like 3 ingredients or 2 ingredients or hearty, inexpensive ingredients to be able to make dinner and especially desserts.
I love the desserts.
I love the dessert ones, and that was his whole thing, is that some of that stuff was too expensive, but they still wanted to make a cake. And so I saw one the other day, and I am going to make it. We have like a little treat day where all of us we have a potluck and cookie exchange thing here. I'm going to bring it. So I'm going to make it so we can taste it. And
just don't tell anybody what it is.
I'm not going to tell anybody what it is. I'm going to let Sabrina and Carolyn go. No, but here's what it is. And you'll probably find it, but you'll get lost in a sea of all of his videos. But I'll tell you, there's this one called Pinto Bean Cake. And what it is it's really just a food processor, but back then I think they called it what'd they call it? A grind-o-matic or something.
And what's funny is this guy has a great personality,
He's
great
so
voice.
funny.
And he just makes it so fun to watch.
He's fun to watch.
And he's so genuine. You know, even when he tastes it at the end, you can see he's super nervous.
Yeah.
Or he's super excited. Or he's really devastated.
Spit it out. Or he'll, you know, I feel like I trust him.
Yeah, I do.
I trust what he says. So anyway, you take this grind-o-matic and you put a cup of peanuts and you grind up the peanuts, and then you put 2 cans of drained pinto beans.
Mush.
Grind. It is total mush. And that's what, you know, he shows
Plug your nose while
Yeah.
you're grinding that.
Yeah, he says, no, wait. And then you put a cup of honey, mix that up, and then you add 5 eggs, mix that up, and then you add, I don't remember if it was a teaspoon, I think it was a teaspoon of baking powder. Mix that up. And
To rise what?
That's what he says. He says, this isn't rising. There's no hope for this. And so he like glops it into this cake pan, you know, and it was just, you could tell it was just, and then you put it in. I can't remember how long you bake it. I guess that was an important thing
Probably
to remember.
low and slow, I guess.
Probably. And he took it out, and it looked like a cake. And he says, "Oh, it looks like a cake." And he cuts it, and he puts it on his plate. Smells like a cake. And, you know, you could tell he was nervous about taking a bite.
I'm sure.
He said it was good. He said it was dense, rich, flavorful. I don't know where the flavor comes from. I guess the honey.
Honey, maybe?
I don't know. I think it's another one of those things, you know, that maybe the pinto beans take on the flavor.
You almost need to try it in like smaller ramekins. So bake the plain Janer, and then figure out if you put icing in it, and then put like chocolate chips in it, and then bake that one. I don't know. I don't know.
If it's truly a Depression era cake, you are not going to add chocolate chips. Those are expensive. Those are expensive now.
I know.
But I know. Anyway, stay tuned because.
But yeah, check him out. He's fun to watch.
He's fun. Dylan Hollis, that's his name, right?
I think so. I'm sure it's Dylan. I don't know what the last name, but yeah, he is super fun to watch.
He has a lot of fun.
I don't think I've ever been intrigued to actually make one of those things, but it is fun to watch.
There was another one that I saw that was candy, and it was potato candy. And he took a potato and he shredded it and mashed it up, and it was like all watery. And then he added 5 cups of powdered sugar, which had me wondering because powdered sugar I wouldn't think of as being cheap, but maybe I don't know. Maybe it was back then. I mean, maybe it is now. I don't know. But anyway, he added 5 cups of powdered sugar, and it became like this watery. The potato totally
turned to start the whole whatever.
Yep, totally disappeared. Then he added 5 more.
You should have taken a spoonful of powdered sugar.
5 more cups of powdered sugar, mixed it up, and it became this pasty. It almost it made me think of like marzipan-y, because then he rolled it out with the rolling pin, and then he put peanut butter on it, and rolled it up, and then cut it. These
peanut butter and powdered sugar.
Pinwheels. And a potato.
Interesting.
I mean, I don't think I can't eat something that sweet. That's a whole lot of sugar.
That's a lot of sugar.
It just makes my teeth feel funny even thinking about eating that. That's a lot of sugar. And here's the thing, he tastes all of this stuff. He is thin as can be.
Yeah, he is.
He's super tiny. Anyway, I find him super entertaining. So, anyway, if you're bored with us or you find us chatty or we're having a bad hair day.
And it's fun. I mean, I wouldn't call myself a baker by any means, but I think knowing just enough about baking, it's interesting. Some of you guys who are like bakers, I think you guys would know more of the whole
chemistry
behind it and why it really does work.
Yeah. Because cooking, I think, is super easy. Add a little bit of this, add some extra onion. You know, cooking, it's easy. Baking,
it's specific. It's
a chemistry process, you know, to get things to work out right. I can't.
I'm
baking is hard. I'm too much of a looks like that much, you know.
Yeah.
How'd you make that? I don't know, but it turned out really good.
Enjoy it while you can, because I can't make that again.
I'm never gonna make that again.
Yeah.
What'd you put in it? I don't know.
And I was making something. I made like a berry pie the other night, and it was really good. I don't know what happened to it though. It came out really good, but it like exploded. But it didn't explode. I don't know. It looked really bad. And Robert's like, "What is that?" And I said, it's a blackberry.
You couldn't identify pie.
No, it looked really bad. I should have taken a picture. I said, well, it's an overflowed. What I think was happening is my top crust wasn't quite big enough, and as it shrank, it fell in. So it looked really bad. I said, what's a blackberry and raspberry pie from the freezer? Oh. I said, it tastes way better than it looks. Trust me, I got some vanilla, it'll be fine. And he's like, oh, okay, I'll try it. And he's like, I'm kind of used to your baking things looking a little rough, but tasting pretty good. So I'll give it a whirl. And it did taste good. But it didn't look like, it didn't cut like a pie. It was more of a little, like, scoop. Yeah. Did you get some crust in that one? Oh, no, go back in there.
That's good.
Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah.
Yeah, Jan, we're excited about when you come.
Yeah.
See,
and on my
Southern
list,
cooking lessons.
I really want to make a macaron, but I feel like I am not disciplined enough. Because I know it's all about weighing out your, almond flour and timing and making sure your oven is the appropriate time. It's like, oh, it's been on my list for a while. I've got all the ingredients, but pretty sure.
Yeah, I'm not even going to waste those ingredients. There's no way that I can do it.
I know that our local bakery here in Ephrata does it.
And so does Cloudview. And they are so good. So why even mess up my kitchen and waste all that stuff? They're not going to turn out good.
Them. Probably not.
Yeah. Cloudview Kitchen also.
Yeah.
So good. Yeah. I think bakers that, there's a reason why you want to go into a bakery and give them that money.
Yeah. I get it.
Yeah. Perkins Pies. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. There's a reason. All right, let's see. A couple other things. We should tell you too. So we did go out Sunday afternoon. Tracy and I went and helped Brianna get her nursery together. We kind of did a little bit of a video, but we're going to do one other little thing, collage-y kind of a thing, and then we'll add to that video, and then we'll show you what it looks like. But you guys are going to be surprised at her color palette. Yes, purple. And it looks so nice with all of her presents in there. Mm-hmm. It is purple, but her main fabric that she picked is...
Yeah, I did the starch fabric paper. Border, yeah. Using starch and fabric, and it did essentially a wallpaper runner. It's really cute.
It's pretty nice. Robert, not impressed.
No. Literally, he comes home. So he was out moving snow, and then after they kind of arrived, he got the call to come shovel off the roof of the quilt shop. So he came into town.
Flat roof.
Yeah. So Dad gets all the guys and all their shovels and gets it all done. They made pretty fast work for this year, I feel.
Well, there's 5 people up there.
That was good. And then he went and had a celebratory beer because they finished. And then he had to go help his dad. So he didn't make it home till like 5:30. They were long gone or whatever. And he's like, all you guys did today was put fabric on the wall? And I said, what'd you do today? Bro, what did you do today? Well, I did a lot. Like, show me. Show me what you Here. I said, this is all put together. All I have to do is make a few more sheets.
Yeah. And I said, got all of the clothes folded. We got everything put away.
But yeah, all he noticed... That's hideous. And what did you do all day?
It's not hideous.
It's not. It's super
We can't wait to show you. We have one other little piece we want to do, so then we'll edit a little video and we'll show you.
Super cute.
It's adorable.
He was a tad judgy.
I said, well, glad you don't have to... And that was why he was not invited to help.
No, he was not.
We knew to get him out of the house.
Yeah. He was not invited to stay.
Yeah, pretty fun. So anyway, we'll put that together for you guys and we'll show you guys that. And then the other thing is that we wanted to kind of mention, so the 12 days, those of you guys that have been doing a bunch of shopping, we are sold out of a few things, and so but I think the rest of it, I think we're going to leave it up for a bit longer, because there's some nice things like the our favorite notions. Those are all at least 20 up to, there's one in there that I think is 40% off. We're going to leave those up for a while because we have some extras that we ordered for you guys. So at some point we'll run out. But for right now, if there's some things that you're grabbing, the one thing that I would really suggest is that assortment package of the binder clips.
It's cool. The Wonder Clips.
Wonder Clips. I always call them binder clips. The Wonder Clips, yeah, because it has the little precision ones. 10 of those are in there also. So that's kind of a fun thing and a really good price. And the other thing is the misters. So
Yeah, the cool
the
ones.
really pretty wrapped ones, it's the same price as the plain ones. So it's kind of nice if you wanted to get a couple of those. So there's a few of those things that are still up. And we were able to get a little bit more of the local products, but man, they bless their hearts for whipping some more out for us.
I don't
but
know
now
how
we're
many will
done.
be left. Yeah.
Yeah. So, but this spring, we've already got plans for what we're going to do for a little Valentine's thing for you guys. So, we'll make up for that. And then the other thing too is shipping. Tracy, man, she's keeping up. Tracy is working 12-hour days. We'll make it up to her. To try to make sure that whatever you've ordered goes out the same day. We do know that it used to be that by the time we got it to the post office, you would get it in a day or two. I mean, even clear across the country. Now, because of the number of packages that the post office is dealing with, it has slowed down. But Tracy's still getting them there same day. The only difference is that if you've asked to hold it for some reason, but keep in mind that that's real difficult. If an order comes through, you know, we cut it, package it, put it on her table, and then she kind of goes through. And then if all of a sudden your second order now in your time, it might have only been an hour has passed. But
that could be
if she
30
sees
orders.
Yeah, it could be a lot of orders. And so, and depending upon what's being cut out front, what's being cut in the back, what can be packaged quickly, it could be that by the time on your second order that it says, hey, can you combine this with my first one? That's oftentimes it's already.
So we definitely try to connect them,
and then we refund the difference in your shipping.
Or if we see 2 orders, we'll try to put those together. So we do try to help Tracy do that and try to help.
And
you
Tracy
do that. But
oftentimes
sometimes
can
it
see
slips
that.
through.
Yeah, and oftentimes Tracy will do it and combine it and refund your shipping without you even realizing it or knowing it. So, you know, we do kind of try to watch that, but just a little apologies if, you know,
It gets
things,
separated,
Yeah, and also sometimes there's certain things that we have to put them in 2 orders. I mean,
That's true.
shipping.
Size-wise and depending on if it's something that could be breakable.
Yeah. Let's see. So the 12 days thing. The other thing that I know, and we'll show you. We're going to open this tonight. I know what this is. Do you know what this is?
Yes, it is.
This is Villa Rosa. So one of the things, I think either day 1 or day 2.
2. Yeah, I would say 2 or 3.
We are doing the Villa Rosa patterns, a pattern of the month, and so you get the brand new patterns, not ever seen before. In fact, it's a month before they hit stores.
Yeah.
You get 5 new patterns a month, every month for 12 months, and for wholesale price.
Yeah, so we don't even know what's in there yet.
We don't know what's in here yet.
We just know it's 5 because that's what they have decided to do is do 5 new ones. They're not even retiring 5 to add 5. They're just
They're crazy people. How
it's
can
amazing.
they come up with so many
You know
ideas?
what's really cool? I learned at Market was Villa Rosa has an app, and you can go in and you can put together. These are the cards that I have. These are the cards that I want. So when you go to your local quilt shop or you notice that there, you can open your app and say, oh my gosh, this is a really cute pattern. Do I have this $3 pattern? You can look on your app and see what you have, or buy it anyways and give it away if you don't have it, you know, or if you already have it. But yeah, or if you're just cruising it and you're looking for inspiration and you know you really want these 3 patterns eventually because you have ideas for them. So yeah, it's pretty, I mean, that's it, but they have everything. So they'll eventually have these 5 that you can mark as I own.
Awesome.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
Exciting.
I love their stuff.
Yeah,
I know.
To look.
It's fun because you can store them in like a little recipe card file. They're great just for flipping through real easily. They fit perfectly in a card if you're going to give a birthday card to somebody. But I like them.
Yeah.
I like them.
And
I like
they
the company.
have very basic instructions, so you do have to have a little bit of quilting experience. But if you've made a quilt, you can make anything Villa Rosa has. So don't feel like, oh, I'm too new to just have a card. Only thing she's missing is, detailed pictures of cutting instructions. Of course, everything's a 1/4-inch seam allowance. So, I mean, super chill.
Yeah.
Super cool to bank some patterns up in an inexpensive way.
Yeah. All right, 3 more things. One is National Day. It's just fun to figure out what it is that we have to celebrate. And I think it's interesting that yesterday was National Ice Cream Day.
A little chilly.
I don't think that's right. And
That's
I
your,
also think
you know,
that
Floridian.
I think that sometimes we celebrate the same thing like twice a year. Don't you think?
Probably. I
'Cause I feel like
there's a couple times you should have National
ice cream day. Yeah. I think not when it's 2 degrees. Dad did Pa ate ice cream yesterday. He eats ice cream every day. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. He gets a bit incensed when he pulls up. It's like, our ice cream machine is put away. What? What do you mean? Why?
Yeah.
So for Pa, ice cream days every day.
Every day. And I bet there's an ice cream day, and I bet there's like a French vanilla, or a sherbet, or a
hot fudge sundae.
Yeah.
Banana split day. I'm sure there is. Yeah, we could probably look those up. Someone's going to email me what they are.
Right. You know, the banana splits was just funny. When we went to the Mediterranean, our waiter, he was so great with the kids and super amazing. And the kids thought he was like the coolest person ever. Because he could fold napkins to look like things. Yeah, it was awesome. Frog that jumped on it, yeah.
Oh, your waiter on the cruise.
On the cruise ship, yeah,
Okay.
yeah. But he said, well, I have a surprise dessert. Because they, of course, picked the same thing. There was mac and cheese, grilled cheese, and a scoop of ice cream. He's like, well, I have something special for you for guys today. And he said, was that okay? And I said, yeah, they're not allergic to anything. I said, I got you. Whatever you want. You can surprise them. And he brought them out a banana split. So he cut up half banana, split it, put 3 little scoops of, the whole thing, sprinkles. And, they thought it was the coolest thing ever. He's like, they called it his dessert surprise.
Dessert surprise.
So, yeah.
Had they not had one before?
No, and I had never thought to even...
Yeah.
Yeah. We've had the, banana s'more one. Yeah, you put the banana with all the goods in there. But, yeah. So that is their favorite thing. Well, can I have it with a banana? Oh, yeah, yes. Yes.
Well, they love banana.
Yes. And you put ice cream and sprinkles on top.
Good Lord.
Yeah.
It's like, they're lovely.
So, yeah, I know.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Funny.
That's pretty banana split day would be their day.
Well, and speaking of the Mediterranean, today is National Roasted Chestnut Day.
Oh.
And I always had that on my bucket list because, you watch movies and, all of the Hallmark movies when everybody's walking through Central Park.
I made Robert buy me some.
I know. Because they look so good, they're warm and they serve them in this little paper thing. And so when we were in Istanbul, they had them. Yeah. They were good. Not,
not like Hallmark shows.
No, not like Hallmark shows.
They weren't magical.
And they weren't, I don't know what I thought.
I made Robert buy me some. He's like,
and I
really?
think what it was is there was no salt on them. Do you think that's what it was?
Well, I'm always a salt girl, but I don't know. I just thought, it's just a nut that's warmed up.
Yeah, that's all it is. It was a nut that was warmed up and it was kind of dry.
Yeah. But it was cool.
It was good. I'm glad that I tasted it.
It didn't magically start snowing or anything.
I know, and yeah.
That didn't, pot turned into a
It wasn't a Hallmark moment. It was really, you're going to buy those? Yeah.
Exactly. Annoyed with what was happening.
What if it is? Yeah. I don't know. But
it's a nut. Okay? It's good for me.
Yeah, so anyway, check that off my bucket list.
Yeah. We've had roasted chestnuts.
Yes, our Hallmark moment. And then today is also, I lost the picture here. Today is also More Good Today Day.
More Good Today.
More Good Today Day.
Make it better than yesterday?
Well, it is observed every year to encourage kindness and generosity. And I guess that's nice this time of year. I think that the holidays, it's tough on people. Super stressful. It's not just that, because if we have a budget, that gift giving makes it kind of difficult. Your power bill is probably higher. There's a lot of added things. You've got to pay somebody maybe to shovel your walk, or I think there's a bunch of added things. So I think people are stressful, and sometimes you see people acting up in the store a little bit, and it just makes me feel bad for them. Yeah. It's like, it'll be all right. You just kind of want to send them a little virtual hug, just a little bit. The other thing this time of year is, food banks. Who are the bell ringers? Salvation Army. Helping them out a little bit. And also your local animal shelters. I don't know. I think we talked about this before. Here, they kind of put a little bit of a kibosh on the
adoption
this time of year, because it never ends well. That, and so they really are vetting you if you want to adopt a dog. It's not, they feel like if you're deciding that on December 14th, have you really, really thought about it? And so, they are trying to figure out if that's going to work out or not, because then in January they're overrun again.
Yeah.
So, anyway, so if you have it in your budget to be a little bit generous, there are lots of options for that. So
you can also contact, I don't know who, I guess. I would go to the courthouse here, but we're in a county seat. But there's also for
the kids,
foster kids.
Oh, the foster kids. It's Child Protective Services it's
in
that
your
division
area.
In your local area. We have almost 300 kids in our foster care program, just in our area, just in Ephrata. And so we do pillowcases.
And then they put them filled with things.
And then, they fill them in. Every foster child gets a pillowcase filled with
stuff.
Yeah, toys and things. And
so there's other avenues too, but
yeah. Anyway, so today is a day for kindness and generosity. And if you can't be generous, just be kind.
Smile at somebody.
Smile at somebody. You never know who just needs it.
Yeah.
Just needs a little.
Yeah.
Yeah. Smile. And let's talk about the quilt behind us. And this is that steampunk line. And I need to tell you straight up,
it was my fault.
It was. I think there's was it on the second page? Or
I had to have been missing a page to my packing slip, because I looked at the packing slip last night, because it's like, well, where? Because I missed, there was a brown toss piece. The border print didn't make it on, and I had to search for the panels, because I knew the panels were on my list.
Oh yeah, I was getting all kinds of texts. Yeah.
So the panels did make it when it aired, but the border print and the brown toss did not. But I just knew that there was, of course, panels. I just didn't even think about, my border print. But yeah.
So we try to send her home a little bit early in the day so that she can put her feet up a little bit. She's still working when she goes home.
I am.
But we think we're being kind by sending her home to work.
As my kids, can I touch that button? Can I touch that button? No, you can't. Can I hit it when you're ready? No, please. I just want to. Or have a mouse attached, and their thing is pretty funny. And then they just click, 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 click. Oh my god! Go find a dog. When I'm ready to hit the enter key, I'll tell you.
Yes. So she forgot. So there was, but now, if you, and our little gift to you is if you had ordered a bunch of the steampunk stuff and you were wishing that the little brown toss, so I don't know, can they see this? Woo.
Yeah, they can.
So the toss with the brown behind it.
That one missed.
That one, and the border, the really cool border print. It is up now, so I meant to say our little gift to you, we'll mail that to you. We'll comp your shipping. I feel bad about that. We should have tried to catch that.
Well, you know what usually happens is I can get at least the product on before I leave, and then Tracy has about an hour or two before she leaves that she can check me and say, hey, these 3 bolts I didn't have stickers for. Kind of a double check. But whatever was happening, probably because we were too chatty, I had to go and get Harper before daycare closed. So I wasn't able to do that double check until Tracy came in early Monday morning. And then we realized, well, darn, a little late for that. But,
and speaking of which, little baby Harper, can we send a picture of her hair?
Yeah. So there's a new
her hair.
Oh my God!
You will not be judging us anymore.
Her new con.
Some hair.
This is her new con with me. So her and I do her hair, and we'll, the whole. She's got. I don't think she has a sensitive head. I think she's just a diva. But but she'll say, "Oh, Mom, well, I'll have Lulu do it at daycare." I was like, "Oh, okay," because Lulu does really cute hair, and
they do.
Yeah, they do good stuff. And so we'll get to daycare, and she'll say, "Oh, Lulu, my hair's ready for you." And, oh, okay.
I'm ready.
Totally a con. Because when I get there, oh, no, I didn't want Lulu to do it. You can't just, run around with redhead hair, and now you're going to cry all night because we're going to have to go all those knots out. But yeah, that's
it
her
was
new
bad.
con.
Because when they got here and this hair.
She had pretty awesome hair.
Yeah, she did. I said, I need to get a picture of that.
We ended up
That
taking
is
a bath
some
to help.
awesome hair.
And they're not really outside very much because it's so cold right now, so I mean, it's not horrible, but still, prancing around.
It was pretty good.
Fine little hair.
We'll attach it at the end here. Little surprise for those of you guys that stayed to the end.
It fits her, though.
Yeah. It's such a pretty color. And the sun was kind of shining, so it looked particularly orange, but it's a beautiful burgundy red color.
She has really pretty hair.
But she does.
So we took a bath last night, got it all brushed out. It was all good. We did her hair this morning.
Thank goodness, because Lulu, she does
a good job. But I don't think Lulu's going to make her do her hair, which, of course, why would you? Why would you fight with a 4-year-old about doing hair? So, no, it's Harper's con. No, Lulu, not yet. Not yet. No, it's okay. I'm fine.
She's so bossy.
I know.
She's hilarious. All right.
Okay.
All right. Oh,
the name of the pattern.
Steampunk Menagerie.
Yes, and
we are out of it.
Totally out. But I will link in the description below. It is a Desiree Designs pattern, and you can actually go to her website and download.
That way you don't have to wait
you
for
have to
us
purchase
to get more and send it to you.
I think it was like a $12 or $16 pattern.
I think $12.
And you can get a PDF version off of her website. You can just pay her directly.
And I don't know what all you can see, but it's actually pretty simple. Easy. I mean, truthfully, if you have Villa Rosa patterns,
you have one.
You probably would find one very, very similar, because all it is your little main panel here, and then there's the blocks from the other panel, and then there are kind of some solid blocks. And then all that's in here is just some little, if you look at this is, can you see where I'm pointing?
No, that one's too high.
Can you see?
Yeah, they can see that one.
Here? It's just
Jacob's
2
ladder.
blocks. Yeah. It's just a 6-inch square Jacob's ladder block is all that is. But the truth is you could put anything there you wanted. It's just a really cool line, because with this fabric, and I think there is still enough that I feel comfortable that we're talking about it today, because there's a few panels left, but it's one of those lines that the fabric does all the work for you, and so
you wouldn't even have to do so intricate a piecing.
No, you don't have to do all of this if you don't want to do that.
It's cool though.
Yeah,
super cool.
It's pretty cool. All right. Oh, and
I was gonna say the quilt show. Our little virtual quilt show.
Everybody's been, Well, here's the funny thing: if it's all in the comments, so
you probably know.
It's not like you can't go through and count, but so the CAIF, we celebrated CAIF's 85th birthday last Wednesday on December 7th, and in honor of his birthday, we asked for quilts and projects. And gosh, for those of you guys that saw us Sunday, I still feel so bad that Herb early on texted me a picture of his woven rug, and I don't know what happened. It got lost in the shuffle, and we didn't get that on. So we did show that on Sunday. But anyway, for the rest of you, there was 22 entries?
I think so. I should have recounted.
Something like that. So we asked you guys to vote so we could do a People's Choice Award. And it was a lot of voting.
Lots of voting, which is really cool.
A lot of voting, which we really like. And so we're going to do stuff like this again. It's kind of fun to do a little and I think it was fairly fast, but it's easy enough when you're watching to hit stop. And you can, enlarge it, you can save it, you can do all kinds of stuff. But that way, it goes through fast enough that, it doesn't take too long. Anyway, so the winner,
was Miss Misty B.
Misty.
I do not know where she is from at the moment. She hasn't emailed me back. I need to get her information because she was the winner with 74 votes. If you remember the collage cat.
Yeah, that was the winner. The cat.
The cat.
The cat.
Followed shortly by 67 votes.
Yeah, just
a hair. Yeah. Super, super close. Super close. Was Susan from Wilson Creek, just down the road from us. She was the the queen size applique quilt. Yeah. Which was pretty stunning. It really was.
And Wilson Creek is like 20 minutes from us.
We considered a local, essentially.
Yeah, absolutely a local.
So super, super cool. And then Linda from North Bend. Hers was, I think, like that log cabin one, wasn't it?
I just remember it was really colorful. I can't
It's
remember.
really bright.
Really,
Super
really
cool.
bright.
She was
Beautiful.
also, and I think that's what everybody loved about it was
third.
the bright.
Yeah. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna get some addresses, and then we are gonna go ahead and send out not only the big grand
honorable
prize,
mentions.
We're gonna send out some honorable mentions.
It was because it was really fun to do.
Really nice.
Yeah.
Really, really nice. We'll do that again.
Yeah, and I think for those of you that are in a rural enough area that quilt shows are quite the travel to go to, I think it's a fun alternative.
Yeah.
A fun little boost of inspiration or creativity or just something.
It's fun just to see those patterns and then see them in
something
with
totally
K
different.
fabric. Yeah. Yeah. Pretty
Absolutely.
awesome.
Absolutely.
Yeah. All right.
So,
All right.
super fun.
All right, I think that's it for the moment. And so we probably won't be quite so chatty tonight.
No promises.
No promises. Sunday, all bets are off.
Yeah, you never know.
Yeah. All right.
Okay.
All right, you guys. See you tonight.
Bye.
Bye.
Thank you for watching our video. We invite you to leave a comment, hit the like button, or better yet, subscribe to our channel so you never miss an episode. You can also visit our Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, or Pinterest pages, or find all of those things and our online store at fabricpatch.net.